What is up, Bearded Nation? Allek from Bearded Collectibles here, coming to you with our episode 30 podcast, the big 3-0. I'm here with my co-host Tony.
What's up, everybody?
And we're going to talk about some Dragon Ball stuff, the full spectrum of probably other information from the TCG world. Let's mute our all our phones and stuff while we record this, because good lord, everything is going off right now.
Right as soon as we start, everything goes off.
Yeah, I know, it was quiet forever. But first and foremost, guys, be sure to like and subscribe the Facebook page. Go ahead and like and subscribe the YouTube channel. There's also an Amazon link down below that will help the channel out. It costs you nothing. Anytime you buy from Amazon, click on that link first, and we get a commission. It's free. Something you can help out the store with, or in the channel. We'll greatly appreciate it. So something that Tony brought up is that we should probably start off also with talking about the comments from episode 29 podcast, right? Good idea.
Is it 29? And then the one before, I don't think we talked about either.
Yeah, we can start with episode 28.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, some guy, Richard Dobson, said Bandai design team.
Some guy.
Crushing Tony's deck dreams on a daily basis.
Yeah, standard, because I always think of cool ideas, and then I realize halfway through that it's not even possible.
And then Dark King Riku X. If cards keep getting stronger, yeah, we got to have a life increase for sure, right? I don't think so.
I think they want the game to be fast. They want the games, like a single game, to end in 10 minutes, so you can get the 3 games in.
Yeah. So we do not. I don't think we can. I mean, I wouldn't want to see a life increase, because then now instead of playing with, per se.
Also, that would really mess up all the leaders, because the stipulation is for life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it'll mess up your deck proportions too, I guess. He's talking about life increase, so going from 8 to probably 10 or something.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It would mess up the leaders, because if you start at 10, it's harder to get to 4.
Fair.
That would also make leaders like Vegeta, original Vegeta, better, because it's more times that he can trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, and then on episode 29, we had George saying, I do think there are way too many events too close together. I actually like it when they're spread out throughout the year. I'm excited for strategies of Universe 7 card. It's not an SR, but grants all saying red cards barrier to the end of the opponent's next turn, and a 0 card, that is nuts. I do agree with you.
0, the one that what is that? What does that do?
Just give all red sayings barrier until the end of the next turn.
Oh, okay, same card. I was
yeah.
I thought it was a different one the way he was worded.
No. I mean, I as we talked about, I do think events are too close together. I like them spread out throughout the year, so that it gives people opportunity to save up and to go to as many regionals as they can throughout the year. I don't like back-to-back weekends of regionals. Kind of kills it for me.
If I had a different lifestyle, I would love it. I would every weekend going out of town and play cards.
I guess, but man, it does add up.
Yeah, it does.
So when Pansy was around, I went to probably 3 regionals every year, and then it died.
Yeah.
But I decided.
And you open a shop, so I can't do it with this game.
Yeah, so I did like it because each of the 2 times of the years, so the 6 events, I went to 6 different shops. So I was able to see and meet people. I mean, it was pretty cool. So it's one of the things I enjoy. I wish they would spread them out more, but it is what it is. So with that being said, ToP, right? ToP Tournament of Power was this weekend. Had an exciting launch. I do have products still in stock, but I'm waiting. My locals, I'm trying to give them a little bit more of a first priority per se. I sold a lot online, not as much as set 3, but I have a few cases left. I want them to see. I want them to have the availability for it. I'm probably going to throw a case or 2 up as we keep getting closer and closer to set 4. Just up on the Bearded Collectible site. So with that being said, it was very interesting because there was 2 or 3 emails I received. One, the majority of the emails. So first let's talk about ToP, right? So I had probably 40 cases canceled on me, 40 cases plus, because people just didn't like the set.
I guess that's really cool.
It's cool, yes. It blew my mind when that many cases, was crazy. So, and people mixed up Set 4 and Tournament of Power. Definitely pre-ordered Set 4 thinking it was Tournament of Power, and Set 4 is coming out in July? Yeah, in July, 43 days. So one guy didn't like it, asked for his immediate refund. I told him, hey, do you want some Tournament of Power? I got some. I can just send it to you. He's like, no, I want it on release day. I'm like, well, maybe you should have actually ordered the right thing. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and out of all the shipments I sent out, I only had one issue from USPS, right? Of course, this past weekend was Labor Day weekend, so Monday the post office was closed. Right now, when I give product to USPS, I print out a manifest. A manifest, they scan one barcode and it checks in all of the packages for that day, and then so people can immediately see that it's in USPS hands. It's out of my hands. For whatever reason, this package was not included in that manifest, or I don't know why. Was not scanned until Tuesday, and the guy emailed me saying he was extremely disappointed that he didn't get on release day. First of all, I never guarantee release day unless you pay for it. Like I can't guarantee it because there's so many unknown factors. One, what time I get the product. Two, USPS.
Yeah, USPS does whatever they want, which is generally not that much.
Exactly. So, USPS, if you're listening,
see if we pick up shit from him again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they hate me here locally. The amount of stuff I bring in to my local USPS, they absolutely hate me. And it's funny because the guys who come pick up don't even work at my same local post office. They work at one like down even further down.
It's probably a bigger one.
Yeah, and they're like, cool, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. They're the same guys that I put, I have 200 packages to pick up, and they bring the little usual white truck. I'm like, oh, okay, so now you got to make 4 trips? What's the point of me telling you I got 200 packages to pick up? Anyways.
Can't be helped sometimes.
No, so, yeah, and this guy was like, kept saying he was extremely disappointed, and I was like, I don't know what you want me to do, and then he's like, the last email I received saying that he's supposed to get the package yesterday, I believe, but he's still extremely disappointed. And seeing that if I can do something for him, he doesn't want something free, but he wants to know what I could do for him. I'm like, they didn't respond. I don't know, guys. Like, guys, what should I do for that customer, right?
Slap and tickle.
It's out of my hands at that point, and he kept saying that he was extremely disappointed. I'm just like, really? Like,
do you think he might have been disappointed?
Extremely disappointed. I don't know. Neither here nor there. It's just, car shop life, I guess. It's just interesting. So, I had fun this weekend. Everything went out. Got everything out. I actually got some sleep, so that was a big bonus.
It's a rare occasion for you.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So, Dragon Ball Heroes, guys, was announced. We're getting that in July. And
the show. Let's be more specific.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball Heroes is
the 1st of July.
Is it the 1st of July?
It's the beginning. I think it's the 1st.
Yeah. Well, so I read on a few things about what's supposed to happen. I'm excited about this because this also opens up, even though we already got food that's from Heroes and some other things, it's opened up a whole different ballpark from an anime standpoint, right?
Well, it also gives us a lot of the things like in Dokkan Battle, like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Like, that never actually happens.
Yeah. And some more Saiyans. So, I mean...
that can be cheated in by Sugesh.
But the gist of it is that someone... You're not wrong. Someone, Fu, decides to fuck with timelines, and guess who we have back? Motherfucking Trunks. Every time this guy shows up, Vegeta's gonna be like, dude, can you stop coming in?
I told you to stop fucking up my life.
Every time you come in, you mess something up, son. So I saw the preview video. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm gonna put it in the link down below. What I saw, and you can see Trunks, you can see
Oh my god, the beginning though, the first fight, you would never expect it because it's
yeah,
not actually possible.
So it's not really a spoiler, I guess. It's just it's published. Like, you got to watch it. I'm so excited. So many possibilities, and like one of the last few seconds of the video is like Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan Blue fighting each other.
That's the beginning. That's as soon as it starts.
Oh, is it the beginning?
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Oh.
And they're both Goku, by the way. That's the weird part.
Well, because again, someone's messing with the timeline.
Yeah, because now you have GT fucking non-existent plus Super.
But I hope, like, if Toriyama is part of this, it's going to be canon.
You know, what'd be cool is if they like kind of rigged it to where GT becomes canon again, and that's the one timeline with Trunks, and this is the other timeline with Trunks. You know what I'm saying?
But the other timeline, you mean the one that he went back to, or his? It can't be his original. The one that him and Mai went to.
No, I don't know. Whatever. Forget it.
Yeah, I mean, because you're spoiling.
Dragon Ball time travel doesn't fucking matter.
It's like if you guys, there's actually a YouTube video online. If you think Trunks' time travel thing is confusing, Google Wolverine X-Men time travel, and that would just mess you up in the X-Men universe. Because man, that was just bonkers. So I'm excited. Can't wait for that. By the way, so SPR month is coming back again to Beard Collectibles. For those of you who don't know, SPR month is it's $10 entry. Winner of each event for 4 weeks gets one of the SPRs from the Tournament of Power, which everyone loves those. They look super nice, super sexy. When I first saw them, I thought they looked like hot garbage. Until I saw them in person, I was like, okay, I can dig this.
For the record, I never thought they looked bad. I thought they looked amazing.
They look pretty. I was like, ew. And then the top 4 or the top 2 from each event going to be invited to a win the secret rare event at the end. So week 5. So expect if they want to put up deck lists or
now what are we gonna do if the same person wins as far as getting the 8 for the?
It gets grandfathered down.
Okay.
So
easy peasy.
Yeah, and also for those of you who've been to the store or those of you who have not but have seen pictures of the store, I have all these frames up with Dragon Ball characters. I'm actually going to give away, because of Trunks coming back, I have an extra Trunks, what they call displays. It's a metal printing of Trunks silhouette to the winner of the whole event too. So not only is that person going to get a secret rare, he's also going to get a Trunks
metal picture thing.
Metal picture frame. I believe that the retail value is about $100, but you can't buy it anymore, so I think that kind of pushes it up.
But it's Trunks though, so nobody cares. Dang.
I mean, there are some Trunks fanatics out there, so I'm excited about that. Oh, started the wrong thing. Damn it. So Origins, right? Origins is coming up. Origins is a 5-day event up in Ohio. It's funny they wanted to win up Gen Con, which is a 4-day event. It's the first place they're going to give out those winter plated, gold metallic plated card promo packs. I'm not. So originally I was thinking about going, then I'm not. Then I was thinking about going again. Now I'm 100% not going. So before I go down this road, if you're looking for judges, ARG posted today that they're looking for ARG judges for Origins. If you want to go take if you have your level 2 stuff, by all means, guys, if you want to go do that, knock yourself out. I'm never going to judge again for a big event. But
you make it sound like it was a miserable experience, and that's just not your thing.
The issue is the lack of judges. So when you have only 4 or 5 catering to 200 to 300 people, it gets stressful.
Yeah.
And especially now with the new, if you guys haven't seen the post, Jim from ARG, and I guess he consulted Machado from PPG about the new time rules for Dragon Ball for, I guess, ARG events. They're going on trial, I believe, either at Origins, hopefully, God forbid, not at Gen Con, because ARG is also going to be taking care of Gen Con. But I'm not a fan of these new time rules.
I haven't seen them. Let's make fun of them right now.
Okay. Crap, I just had them up. Did I not? Do I have multiple browsers
That's what
up?
she said.
No. Oh, crap! I had it on. I had it on the Facebook, and then everyone started messaging me, and I had to close out.
Not prepared.
Oh no, I was prepared, but then for whatever reason, I decided,
to be awful. It's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Oh crap! Where is it? I just had it. Bear with me, guys. I'm looking this back up. Here we go. This got 150 comments, 49 reactions, 2 shares before Jim turned off the comments. Now you're probably thinking, Allek, come on, why would Jim turn off the comments, right?
Why would he do that?
So, ARG Atlanta City, June 23rd, 24th. Here are the new time rules. By the way, let's see if you think they sound familiar. "60-minute rounds." Cool. So far, so good. Because before the last ARG, there were 50 minutes. So cool. Not a big deal. Best of 3 matches. Okay. You know, so typical best of 3, right? No countdown clock. Okay. So you gotta ask the judge every single time for time.
You can keep your own clock.
No, you can't have electronics on the table. Go ahead. I'll let you think about that.
You can't have a phone on the table. If you really want a timer, you can bring a timer.
Okay. And at the end of the turn, when time is called, there are no turns. Current turn does not even finish.
Wow, that's gay as fuck.
So pretty much, you win game 1, and if you tie game 2, the person, like, it's either gonna be a tie or, like, this is not a big fan, and this is straight out from Konami. This is what's happening in Yu-Gi-Oh.
To be fair, Yu-Gi-Oh almost never goes to time.
I no idea.
Me neither. I just know that I've seen games where like 40-minute rounds or whatever it is, and I see next round 8 minutes later.
So I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of the whole. There's no end of turn procedures. There's no countdown clock, so like you can't. Good luck, judges. All I gotta say, good luck. It's gonna be a shitstorm. People calling for time. I don't even know if judges can give you the time. Like, time is called when time is called. Keep playing.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like if that's something they're going to do, then putting that responsibility on the judges, it's going to draw the game out. It's going to give somebody an excuse to slow play. Oh, I want to ask the judge how much time's left, so I'm going to stall.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think this is not a. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan.
It's not up to me. I don't like it either. That's for sure.
And
it's not up to me.
And the thing is, like, Jim is he's a great person. Combs, good old Matt Combs, was talking to him and stuff, and like, you guys are just so defensive. Like, he's like, hey, maybe we should do this, and this, and he was just so dead set on doing X, Y, and Z that I don't know. I'm just not a fan of these end of time procedures. Like, I'm not looking forward to attending an event that has those end of time procedures. So I hope those do not stick going forward.
They sound awful.
Horrible. Guys, let us know what you think about the end of time procedures that were discussed. If you haven't seen them, like I said, 60-minute rounds, best of 3, no countdown clock, and when time is called, there's no turns. Like, the game just dies there. And
pack up your stuff. We're done.
Yeah. Gen Con, like I mentioned, is also hosted by ARG. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you better hurry up. I still need to book the hotel. Need to book travel and stuff like that. I also need to see how to sign up for this event for Dragon Ball, because I haven't seen anything posted. If you see anything posted, let me know, because I need to sign up. If it's sold out, then I'm SOL and I'll be someone's cheerleader. And I will tell you, I'm just gonna not standard. Get out of here
with lipstick and everything.
Whatever. Don't be jelly. I'm excited to go. I went last year, had a great time. I'm gonna go again this year, and hopefully no one gets banned from the store while I'm away. Right, Tony?
Yeah, that's what happened last time.
Yeah.
Was it Gen Con last time too?
It was Gen Con, because
I
was pretty heated last time. I wanted to talk to someone's employer, and I said no.
That's enough. That's
yeah.
We'll leave that alone.
So we talked about the ARG time rules. So Tournament Power Beerus. So there's been a lot of discussions about the Tournament Power Beerus before it even came out. How people were unsure how it worked, this and that. Tony, what do you want to say about that?
I like it. I think it'd be really good in the Vegito deck, the one that gets buffed if they don't have a lot of stuff out. Because, like, everyone dismissed him, I think, because the whole hand ruling. Now, like, if they don't have enough in play to force the 6, you're probably winning anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless all of their backups cost 1, which realistically they won't, or if they have no battle cards,
Yeah.
when are they actually going to be able to do it? It becomes like they start discarding cards because they want to keep their stuff in play. I don't think the card's bad. The weird spot is the 5 cost. Like, there's a lot of really powerful 5 cost cards. Like, it's hard to say, I want to play him over, Blue Frieza from last set, from set 2. But I think, like, he can put so much pressure out.
Yeah, and
Imagine playing him with Goku Black. Break through your lands. My turn. You purposely choose the low-cost ones or the high-cost ones, whatever, and make sure that when you play Beerus on the next turn and attack, they have enough in play to remove. They're going to have to discard cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the card is strong, and I just hope Goku Black gets more support next set, so I don't want them to be forgotten type of deal.
Yeah, what we really need is another target to evolve over.
Yes.
Like, it's hard to justify playing shitty ones.
Well, hey, I mean, we got more hits.
Yeah.
So.
But, like, hit wasn't just a one-hit thing. No pun intended, I guess. But, like, he was in the first fight, then he had the little mini arc, and then he was in the Tournament Power.
Sure.
Rose was just one arc.
But hit, man, like, that new SR hit is so powerful. Like, I had Team Beer players telling me yesterday that the day before they were at a tournament, and they were able to, again, I called it, you play that hit, and you're able to rip 2 super combos out of someone's hand. Like, that is just so plus.
Yeah, and then, even if you can't, you'll know that attacking is going to be shitty. Like, even if you can't do something like that, like, you know what you're attacking into. Oh, you have 2 negates. Cool, let me burn up your negates this turn instead of overcommitting.
Yeah, and if you're facing against yellow, whatever, you got to pick these cards before they get to combo. So if they think, cool, I'm just going to Shigesh combo you, Shigesh Kid Goku, it ain't going to happen.
You leave them Shigesh and you take out all the cards that Shigesh could put in. Get your 10k. Is it worth losing your combo?
Yeah. Yeah. Get rid of those kales and stuff. And let me tell you, man, like Christmas veggies, Xmas veggies, with the green-red stuff, it's so strong. So strong. Yeah, and just the hits, man. The card is just nuts.
Yeah. I mean, like, Magic players will tell you the value of looking at somebody's hand is insane. And then picking a card, insane. But you get to pick 2. And you put a body in play with double strike.
Yes.
The card's crippling. Like, if they don't have an answer, it's rough.
And that's the thing. Like, I feel like people are holding on to Mecha too long just for the access to the Bloodlust. I can see why, but I hate that leader.
The problem that people have is, like, they weren't good at the game and they won because of that guy and they don't want to keep playing. No, that's not everybody. But there was a lot of games that people won with that deck that they shouldn't have won, and they think that it's going to keep going. That guy is balanced now. The problem was that he was just leaps and bounds above everybody else.
So I feel like the only card right now that is stopping, or let me rephrase that, if Bloodlust gets banned, that leader will probably be dead. Because that's pretty much the only reason why you play that leader.
Right, because, I mean, well, we got to see what happens going forward if we get some more support for the original Frieza that everybody liked. The Ginyu Force Frieza.
And, we were having a discussion yesterday about it. Just like, every color should get a Sensu Bean. I think at least another color should get a Bloodlust. Or, you know what? Not every color should get a Bloodlust. Bloodlust should not have been tied to Frieza, per se. Because I would have loved to run Bloodlust in.
I prefer that it's that restricted. Because the way the game flows, like, it's too powerful sometimes. That's the reason one of the reasons the deck was so good, is that they can tap out and then fuck you on your turn.
Yeah.
The card's not nearly as scary when you know they have a yellow ready to use.
Yeah, but now, so now in the errata, so like you said, like, they can, but it's only once per turn, though.
I'm not talking about freeze, I'm talking about bloodlust.
Oh, fair.
Like, if you see one yellow, you know that it's there.
Yeah, but
the problem was, you're like, well, I just have to play it because if he wants to fucking bloodlust me, he's gonna bloodlust me.
And it sucks because, like, you gotta, if, for example, if the mecha is playing, like, against a red deck and they, or a red deck in general, they bust out that hit, they still can bust before they're able to look at your hand.
Right, I mean...
So you gotta bait them out.
Yeah, and then, like, I was playing Blue-Green Goku, and then I would have to be like, if I play this Gotenks, and they bloodlust it, do I lose? That's like a normal thought I had to have every time I played against Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
And normally the answer is yes, because you just get wrecked. You played a 25k vanilla, tapped yourself out, and he can do whatever he wants.
Yep.
The problem wasn't like bloodlust or whatever, it was that cards going to 0.
Yeah. And one of the decks I thought that I was going to see more play, I guess people still building it here locally, is the puppy deck. You got the Bergamo and people. And there's cards that you can cheat and play with the puppy deck. It's just, it's crazy. I mean, all of them get barrier. Like, and it's funny, we talked about that when, like, the commons and uncommons and rares were released for blue. And we said, this sucks unless they can all get barrier. And it was just fucking crazy that, now they all get barrier.
Yeah, barrier to me is like, not that barrier is broken, it's that it's becoming so abundant.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have barrier in the show.
I mean, I get it. They work together, whatever. You can't, like, take everything for face value. But there's so much barrier. Like, there's just, let's give this Piccolo barrier. Why not? Why the fuck does Piccolo have barrier? He is the barrier. He gets shot all the time trying to block people.
Maybe we'll see that in the new Piccolo leader that comes out next set, if we get one.
I would like to see the LRs from Dokkan Battle as cards. Like, just directly translated over. Like, Goku would be green, you'd have the same art, and then obviously do something more relevant to the actual game that it's in.
Yeah.
But there's no, what color would be missing? There's blue, red, purple. I guess purple would just be black cards. You could do it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess another mechanic I would love to see is game. Like, I would love for them to start taking some cards or some mechanics from, like, WoW per se. Like, I would love to see be able to scry stuff or be able to.
I mean, I guess I don't want them to keep adding a lot of, like, mechanics. Maybe they're just like keywords and stuff.
Or stuff like, it doesn't cost my cards to dull when I attack, stuff like that. I don't know.
The problem with that is the way this game works is if you're ready, you can attack.
And that's the other.
It would have to be like more text, being like, oh, if you attacked at the end of your turn, untap or whatever. Like, what's this dude from set 1? Butter. Birder.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, hopefully set 4, we see more interesting things. I'm excited about set 4 coming out. People have complained about sets coming out too fast.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, because, like, I guess 45 days in between sets is pretty ridiculous. Even though this is a small set, people still drop money on cases for this set, drop money on cases for the next set, drop money on ultimate boxes, and I guess at the end of the year, or like toward October, November, we're going to get Theme Booster 2 with the martial art tournament. Maybe Roshi or Jackie Chan.
Oh my god, I want to buff Roshi. That would be the coolest thing. Like, use the art from the Awakened. I'll show you the art. The Awakened
I have it.
Baba Shop one.
I have it.
From Baba Shop?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So that, or something that says that, you can discard cards from your hand to Mafuba somebody.
A Roshi leader that awakens to buff Roshi.
Yeah. It would be pretty nice. Pretty nice. So, also, we have another local here that's doing like a Universe 7 deck with Vegito. Seeing how that works out. I believe he's worked out the proper kinks at it. We'll probably be doing a deck profile with him here shortly. He just wants to test a few things. Great guy, Jermaine, giving you a shout out. One person we won't talk about is the quitter that pretty much plays WoW all day now instead of playing Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Talking about you, Raul. Damn it, we named him.
Oh, damn.
So, but that's pretty much all we have for today, guys. Tony, do you got anything else before we end this podcast?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay. Guys, after the deliveries for the Tournament Power, I want to just say thank you guys. I got so many reply backs just through the personally on personal Facebook, Bearded Collectibles Facebook, and even through the site, saying that people, they loved the product they received. They had a great time, easy ordering from me. Don't forget, guys, always support your LGS, always support the beard. I got layaway options. I got, you can pay me in Bitcoin, you can pay me in cash, PayPal, whatever. If you're local, you can pick up during the midnight releases. How many stores nationwide do midnight releases for Dragon Ball? Not that many, guys. So if you're local to the Center Floor area, yeah, hell, if you even want to fly down or even drive down to pick up your product, I had 2 customers drive down from South Carolina to pick up product. They were already here for family vacations. But that's, I want to say they really planned their planning vacation around the Tournament of Power release to bring out their families and have the excuse to come pick up the product. I want to believe that. So,
What we didn't talk about was Dragon Ball Legends.
oh, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I was thinking about that as I was saying that those last few things. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section down below. And wherever you're listening to this at, again, support your LGS, or support the beard. You guys have a good one. We're gonna go and play some Final Fantasy, right, Tony?
We're gonna try.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, guys. Had to get that one in,
What
Tony.
an asshole.